I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast. The pills would ease the pain.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of...
What the hell? Oh!
Ah!
Yo. Tuned in, Max Payne. I forgot my fucking headphones off and shit.
Yeah! What the?
Come on. Let's get it. Sit your ass on the ground.
Yo, guys! Yo!
Like I said, go add my Twitch, man. Lilpermdadon gamer, man. I be streaming Red Dead and a lot of multiplayer games. You know what I'm saying? Online games. Right now, YouTube is just basically just story mode games. Right? So I got Max Payne right here, and then I'm gonna.
Hey!
Oh shit!
security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
No way.
Come on.
Fine. Yo!
While looking for Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Yeah. Whole time my eyes had the mic off again.
Kiss it goodbye.
Kiss that. Look at him.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Yeah, you stay. Follow me, fool. So we got this random dude that was hostage. He's gonna open this door up for us. Open that shit.
Home free. This way.
Hey!
Go. Oh, no!
Get him!
Oh boy, come on, get off that. Get off that 3. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to They talk. Oh shit! Hey, boy. You know I am too much pain. You too like my pain. Ooh. Some painkillers, we need that. I gotta remember, down is up is down. Down is up is down. That's why I be shooting like that, cause I don't know how the invert is. Did I just come out of here? I just did. Okay, I did that. Okay. Did I grab everything I need? Okay, so what the fuck?
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Okay, so we got the power on for the trains. We gotta move the train into that.
For being subtle.
Hold it!
Oh shit.
Hey, yeah!
I'm gonna have to change that. I like that. Got him, let's go. Hey, it's some pros and cons to this, to my controller getting fucked up, bro. It's fucked up cause my shit keeps swifting to the left, but it's decent because I can swift to the right and it's gonna slowly move to the left so I can take them out.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Alright, so we are in this.
That's
room.
Payne. That's
Oh,
Payne.
You
come on,
think?
come on.
Yeah. What the hell?
Okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna die. We in here. What they talking about?
Hey,
Got that. Hold on. Where you going? Come on. Come on, quick. He fucked my ass up. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I said, man, this is really difficult with the invert like this. That's why I'm looking around like a chicken with his head cut off right now.
Like Lupino. Now that's spooky. Jack Lupino. Yeah, spooky. But also it's like the failure captain.
ice.
Get up there, get up there. See, that invert is so fucking hard. I can't. Come on. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, bro. Ain't no stopping the smoke, dog, baby. Let's go. Ooh, shit. What was that?
What the hell was that?
Turn around. The hell was that? Might get on Red Dead on Twitch after this. So you know, stay tuned in, man. I'm just
Well done
doing
here.
different
Give me
things,
the
Lilpermdadon
detonator.
game.
What are you talking about? The detonator.
I thought you'd bring it.
You were supposed to bring it.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Hold it.
We just killed this homie.
Get him. Hey,
Get your whole ass back. What is? It's a exclamation point.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Look, okay, down is up. God damn it. Down. Okay.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out.
get him.
Sorry, no. Come on now. Throw ass down that ground. Got him. Come on now. Come on, man. I'm going crazy. Get your ass on that foot. Come on, bro. Too bad. Got some perkies on me.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy bravura from the NYPD, you were to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Okay, so we getting these weird ass calls and shit, bro. We're getting these weird ass calls, so we just came in through here, so let's see what C talking about. C, this is an interrogation room.
The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine. The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
We got the detonator, so where we going? Can't go here. So, okay, I got the detonator. I'm just trying to figure out where to go now. I just came from in here. Yeah, I just came from in here, so. Oh my god, I can't try to do that. Nothing in this room either, completely. So yeah, I got the. How did I use it? It said I got a detonator. How do I use the detonator? Hold on, bro. I'm trying to really go back. Hey, let me know how this sounds. Is it too loud? Oh, shit. Get him, get him! See, I can't change that. I got to change that. That shit's so nasty. Okay, so we found it. We found where we needed to go. Step on toes. Damn.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why... this is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's...
What?
Alex? Alex!
They just killed my man Alex,
There was
man.
nothing
What's
I could
going
do.
on?
He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Just kill my fucking dog. Shit, where they shooting? Where the gun?
What game is this?
Max Payne?
Huh?
It says Max Payne.
I've been making people mad on this. That's killing them.
Let's get the hell out of
Damn, my guy ain't got Bro, this invert, I gotta change this. This is so nasty, bro. I'm barely survived.
He gonna die.
Go upstairs and play the game. I gotta change this inverter, bro. This shit gonna piss me off, bro. Down is a.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Okay. Planet Bogarts.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo.
Bro, I'm really playing.
Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention.
Who's all about bogus? Yeah, this shit keep having me.
I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it?
Some winos downstairs.
Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
What?
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers.
Finito.
My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Payne in the butt. Ha ha! Payne to the max. Junk squad pig. Gotta take it to Marble City for you. Eat first and lying down. Bring it in.
Let them rain on them. What?
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
I let them bullets rain on his
I'd met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gognitti. Gognitti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, "Vinny, you're in charge of this one," unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Vigilio! You right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in!
Let's open that door. What they talking about? They thought it was coming here. What? Come on, boy. Max Payne.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Two painkillers. So freaky ass.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne.
What?
The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
They framed the murder on me. So now I got to deal with cops and motherfuckers that's trying to kill me, man. Okay, everything locked. So where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering.
What the hell?
Right here. Let's go. Came in that thing with one Desert Eagle busting at him, boy. Okay, so you in here. Big dog.
Hey,
Previously on Lords of Area, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies.
What the hell?
By Acer Corporation.
That shit, bro, I ain't gonna stunt. This shit hard to play like this.
V-Hut junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
So I'm like, damn, how the fuck? Oh, they got dying.
It's Payne! Get him!
Bro, this man, this camera is so fucking trash, yo. That's locked. That's done.
Piece of crap! Whack him!
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city. Whatever suspect here stated that Valkyr represents the NYPD out on Max
Damn. Got that boy on the bed. Hey, got that boy on the 6 bed one.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
Fucking scumbag. Alright, so we gotta get out of here. I ain't a big narrator, so I can't really narrate through this hellhole, but
I don't know. It's coming. It's coming. The end.
I'm a cop. He brandishing his weapon.
Get him!
Let him have it. Look, let them bullets rain on his ass, nigga. Excuse the language.
I found Muerte's room.
Damn.
Muerte had received a letter.
I just got hit with the trap.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
This way. So I found this wrong. And there is nothing here.
That's big. Whack the sucker! Oh. Told you.
God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen. Damn!
Ah!
Ah! There we go. Get him,
worker had left her diary on the table.
Go do that.
Some cars I'm selling.
The diary?
Alright, go do that. Damn, I didn't even try to escape. Not really. Camera. Oh man, these boys sick, ain't they? Wow. So freaky ass.
Yo!
Let's go. Let's go.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
It was freaking green. Ice!
Come on now. Come on, this is Max Payne we are talking about.
A winter storm warning.
Why do I keep, man, my bad, y'all. I know y'all probably want to listen to the story. My ass keeps skipping it and shit, man. I'm fucking sweet.
Get him!
Down on that ground, boy. Look at that shotgun.
Hey, yeah!
Oh, hey, yeah, you should have just shot.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a six-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Whack!
What you talking about? Oh, you going crazy on Max Payne, bro. Act like they know something. Oh, who's shooting? Let's go. Rico. I can't.
Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers at green-eyed angels. Amen.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Painkillers, that's what we need in here.
There was a key on the table.
Bar key, got a bar key on the table.
It was dirty money. The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cadence.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Hey, that boy went down. He left the room with his pants down. Oh shit. Oh shit. What she talking about? Lay on that ground. Oh. What you talking about? See all that. See how my controllers is. Caught him with his pants down. The Ingram. That's the yeah, that's the Mac. The Ingram. The Ingram, the Mac 10. What's this? Chapter 4? Part 1? I'm finna finish the part 1, then yeah.
Got him down!
Oh no!
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Cornelia, this is Max Payne. Game started capitalist.
What? That boy Yayo in jail? Who Yayo, man?
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Free AO! Come on, I had to share a post. Let's go. Alright. We got the lounge, and then, yeah. Where I gotta find a key? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure out how to, I'm finna just go back. How about that? See what's going on. Oh, I guess not. Can't go back. Can't go stairs. So do I need a key for the lounge? But it's no key. I don't. There we go. Got that exit. The man riding shotgun.
Turn around, walk away, blow town. That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's suit. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
They got vodka. That's how you know. Slight racism right there. Vodka. And they Russian. Look at the graphics. We grew up off the biggest graphics. Before graphics, now this is what we was playing.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Okay, so we're right here. I think the next goal point, the waypoint we hit, that's when we gonna end it. So right now we just on the hunt right now. Oh my gosh, there's my nephew.
The headlines were...
See what these headlines talking about.
The The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder. Sing Reed.
They got me. I'm everywhere, man. Almost one right now. They want me dead. What the? Oh. Shot. I don't know what my nephew upstairs was crying about, man. Well, you can't give little kids no game systems, bro, because that's all they do is freaking whine. Alright. Nothing in here. Pig though. These weirdos. Everybody getting it.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Where am I supposed to... Bro, what the fuck? It's not even shooting, bro. Bro, this shit ain't even exploding, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Bro, how am I supposed to get out of here? Whoa! Come on! Is you serious? Wow, that's nasty. Run that back.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
What the?
You know better than run up on me. Why they be screaming like that? I have no idea, bro. Come here.
What the?
Answer that phone.
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Wooden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Okay, fuck.
Sure.
I needed a key to get past the locked door.
Look at dual Ingram.
Someone had left a letter on it. There was a key on the shelf.
Staircase key. You got a letter.
Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gognitti was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
If you tune in, this is Max Payne, man, and Max Payne is basically a story about a cop that family got massacred, and he's trying to find the people that killed his family. His child and his wife got murdered in his home. Really, I'm finna do chapter 2, bro. I mean part 2. Once I do part 2, that's when I'm gonna stop. I ain't even gonna just stop. He thought he was gonna blow me up. No, dude. Think again. Think again. Alright? Because that was just pathetic. Look at all these painkillers I'm racking up on. Bro. Oh no! Fuck. Gotta go do this again, alright. Up to 9, he scared the hell out of me. Okay, that's down. Can't go over here. R2 down. Come on, bro. Is you serious? Max Payne. The hardest detective on this earth right now. might have to get my phone tapped with me, bro. No poke. Desert bullets. Okay, so how the fuck? Go nowhere.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Yes, sir. It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I don't feel fine. I don't feel anything. Not a thing.
I'm freezing my butt off.
Who the fuck freezing their ass off? Take their ass out anyway. What the fuck just happened? Damn, my game froze. Come on.